In this video, I'm going to be outlining 4 main techniques to be a profitable self-publisher in 2024. What is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Dane, and on this channel I talk all about self-publishing books on Amazon, online entrepreneurship, and just lifestyle in general. So if that kind of thing interests you, make sure you subscribe, drop a like on the video, and hit the notification bell so you know when I post new videos. In this video, I'm gonna be going over 4 techniques that will make you a profitable self-publisher in 2024. So technique number 1 is going for higher content books. And what do I mean by higher content books? It's going for books that have 30,000 or even 40 or even 50,000 words in them so that you can stand out from your competitors. Okay, when it comes to long content on Amazon, even though it might seem saturated from the outside, looking at what's actually saturated will blow your mind. If you go into different categories like word searches or journals, stuff like that, you'll find that those niches are extremely competitive. Okay, and when you start to go into niches that have higher content books, so the ones that I just talked about, the journals, the Sudoku puzzles, the activity books, those ones are usually considered low content because they're very short. They don't have much writing and they're just easier to make sometimes. Sometimes they can't be. So I don't want to disrespect low content publishers because some of the books out there are extremely high quality and just very difficult to make. But the general consensus is it's very competitive to get into that space to be profitable. So what I suggest is you get into higher content books, and higher content being 30,000 words, 40,000 words, 50,000 words, so that you can stand out and be in less competitive niches, which is going to equal more sales for your books. Okay, and some niches to look into would be like self-help, online business, and many other non-fiction style books that kind of teach people a thing or two. Just make sure that you're interested in the topic because writing a long book can be strenuous. Moving into number 2 here is make sure your books are not only print, but also audio compatible. Okay, and what do I mean by this is print books would mean printable books, so paperback books, but also making sure that the book that you choose to create and the niche that you choose to get into, you can also create audiobooks out of them. In today's day and age, Audible and just audiobooks in general are absolutely blowing up, and they're becoming almost more popular than paperbacks. Okay, don't get me wrong, paperbacks still outweigh, and ebooks, I should say, ebooks and paperbacks still kind of outweigh audiobooks, but audiobooks are creeping up at a very, very fast rate. And if you don't have a book that's compatible as an audiobook, you're leaving a lot of money on the table simply because people like to consume audiobooks. If there's no audiobook version of your book, might be a chance that someone doesn't even want to buy it. Okay, so you're leaving a lot of money on the table if you can't make an audiobook out of it. So what actually qualifies a book to be audio compatible? Well, it's pretty simple. I would still recommend you go into high content books like I mentioned earlier. But the thing is, if you have a book that's, say, like I was mentioning earlier, like a word search or even a cookbook, most of the time people aren't going to want to consume that book in audio format. So if your book doesn't work in audio format, it might be a red flag for you. Don't go into that niche because you're going to be leaving a lot of money on the table, while other niches are able to make a paperback, an ebook, an audiobook, and a hardback and get 4 streams of income from their book. If you leave audiobook out of the equation, then you're only getting those 3 streams, sometimes only 2 streams of income. And trust me, audiobooks make up a very big percentage of successful self-publishers' income. So definitely try and make sure that your book is compatible as an audiobook. Number 3 on this list is invest in a high quality ghostwriter if you're going to be working with a ghostwriter, okay? A high quality ghostwriter is worth every single penny if you hire the right one. Okay, if you're going to be working with ghostwriters and you're someone who's maybe making high content books, chances are you're probably going to be working with a ghostwriter to help you get through that 30, 40, 50,000 words that I talked about in the beginning. And when it comes to having a high quality ghostwriter, even though they might be a little bit more money to stomach in the beginning, you're investing in a lot more than just having a high quality writer. You're also investing in someone who hopefully will be delivering their project on time or even quicker than someone who's low quality, doesn't respond, has bad communication, and just is super slow at completing milestones when it comes to finishing different chapters. But you're also working with someone who is going to have a higher quality manuscript when they produce it to you. So there's less to do when it comes to things like line editing and just editing in general. You don't have to pay as much for editors to go through and edit all the finer little details that the lower quality of ghostwriter probably would forget when they write your book. So you're actually saving money if you think about it in that regard. And also at the same time, the good thing about having a high quality ghostwriter is that you can work with them time and time again. So you can work with them on multiple different books. And if you ever choose to put those books, say, into a series, that series will have a consistent tonality throughout the entire series. So for every single book, if it's written by the same person, the writing style should be very similar. Trust me, I've tried in the past where I've had 2 different writers write 2 books and then put them into a series, and it just doesn't sound the same, and it just doesn't sound as high quality when you're reading both the books back to back. So number 3 on this list, if you want to be successful in 2024 with self-publishing, is hire a high quality ghostwriter. It might cost you a little bit more in the beginning, but trust me, in the long run, a high quality ghostwriter is just going to get you such better results. And finally, number 4 on this list is kind of a keyword / niche to kind of get you started. If you're someone who's going into 2024, you're not sure where to get started with self-publishing. In my opinion, this year is a popular niche to look for, is something that falls within budgeting or saving money. Okay, people are absolutely getting killed by inflation right now. Everything is so expensive. People are looking to save money this year and not spend a whole lot of it, which is kind of counterintuitive to the title of this video, which is how to make more money self-publishing in 2024. But trust me when I say this, people are going to be buying books to learn about budgeting, their finances, and just saving money in general. So any kind of subtopic you can find within those categories might be something to do with using Microsoft Excel to create a budget, or making a budget in general, or just anything when it comes to saving money. Honestly, I guarantee there's going to be a few subtopics in those categories that will do so well this year. So definitely look into that if you're looking for a good niche to get into for 2024. So that is pretty much it for this video, guys. Hopefully those 4 techniques gave you some insight, gave you some ideas when it comes to being a profitable self-publisher in 2024. If you're someone who's brand new to self-publishing and you're looking to get into it, I do have a 100% free Facebook group in the description down below where there's other self-publishers in there. There's over probably 12,000 people in there now, where you can post, ask questions, or anything about self-publishing. And if you're someone who's brand new, you don't know where to get started, there is a 5-step guide pinned to the top of the Facebook group that you can download, which is going to walk you through the 5 steps to getting started with self-publishing. So guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, again, make sure you subscribe, drop a like on the video, and hit the notification bell so you know when I post new videos. Try to post new videos every other week about self-publishing, online entrepreneurship, and just lifestyle in general. So that's it for this one, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.